Well, hi there, it's Brooke. I hope you've been enjoying my tiered trays and my other decorating video. This video we are going to decorate the coffee bar and my shelves. First, I have a little haul for you and then we will get into the decorating. These items are either for the kitchen or the coffee bar and shelf. Coco is gonna take a nap, I guess. Are you taking a nap, sweetie? Okay, so the first couple items are from the Target dollar spot. I've been like hunting the dollar spot for those different canisters, like they have the gingerbread house and the tree that are either like colored or they're clear. My store only had the clear ones, so I grabbed the Christmas tree, and this one does have a seal. I'm not sure if the gingerbread house does. It's hard to tell, but this one does have a seal, so I'm gonna put marshmallows in this because then they'll just stay fresher with the seal for my little like hot cocoa setup. And then I also grabbed the gingerbread house, and depending on if this has a seal or not, which I don't think it does, I'm just gonna put candy in here or some little Debbies. I haven't decided, like the Christmas tree cake ones. They don't have the gingerbread little Debbies this year, which is kind of sad because those are really good. So I got those two for the coffee bar. I kind of wanted the colored gingerbread, but this is what my store had and I wanted to get my little setup done. I grabbed a few new coffee mugs, some for my shelf if I want to, or I can decorate the shelves on either side of my sink with them, or we can drink out of them. So I just picked up some more because I think I have an obsession now with Christmas mugs. Here's the ones I picked up. So I picked up this Christmas tree from the at-home store. I just really liked it, how it had the snow on it, and the green was a nice green. I also think you could use this for like your winter decor. So I was thinking a little bit of that when I bought it too, because I'll probably keep out the cocoa bar. Last year I did all the way through Valentine's, so we'll see what I do this year. Another one I grabbed was the Santa from the Wonder Shop. The other Santa I have, I think, is from Joanne, so now I have two big Santas. He came in like 3 different colors. If you're looking for a Santa mug with different shades, Target's a good place to look. I grabbed this snowman from At Home, and another thought on this was this would be good winter decor because it's not like overly Christmas, and I just thought it was really cool with just like the buttons and the hat. And these are all nice size mugs. The handles are a little small, but they would make, you know, good for hot cocoa. A lot of times I buy my mugs just for decor. Another mug I picked up from the Wonder Shop is this little gingerbread. They're both $5, and I was like, ooh, a little gingerbread mug. I figured it was the regular size, but when I got it, it was the mini one, which I'm perfectly fine with. He's super cute, so I'm glad I got the mini one because I do have a bigger size one from a couple years ago, so he just worked out super cute for me. And then the last mug I did grab from Altered State online. I don't have one of those stores, obviously, and it's just this like super cool gingerbread mug. They had some beautiful gingerbread houses on there. They are on the pricey side, but they were really pretty, so I grabbed this little gingerbread mug with like the candy cane handle, and it has the little door in the front, and then it has like Christmas trees and a window in the back, and they have little candy canes on the Christmas tree. The detail on this is really good. It's painted really nice. I'm really happy with this mug, and it just like fits with everything else so well. I grabbed one of these Frosty Leaves from Hobby Lobby. I was thinking about using it kind of in one of my decorative bowls. It didn't really work for what I want to do, so now I'm going to use it on my shelf in the kitchen was my plan and thought. And then I also grabbed the 2-pack of red towels from Hearth and Hand. I already did take the tag off because I was playing with them. These are nice for like my shelf or my little towel bar, or just to put on like tiered trays or roll them up or even lay them out. I also grabbed this super cute little gingerbread man hand towel they have. This is for the kitchen, or kitchen towel they call it. It is super thin this year. It's not too bad to just wipe your hands with or dry some dishes on, and I just thought it was super cute with all the little gingerbread. And it does have the same little gingerbread Santa that I bought for the tree. That's pretty cute. And then of course I couldn't get the towel without the spatula, so I did grab the gingerbread spatula, and then a red and green of the mini spatulas. These are all from Target, the towels from Target. These are all $1, I believe. So I have some little ones, and usually any like festive spatulas I stick in my little crock. And then when we were at Ace Hardware, I saw this one. It says made with love, Fresh Daily Gingerbread Bakery, and I just thought that was super cute. I kind of have a little bit of a gingerbread theme in the kitchen, but not overly, so I did pick up a few more gingerbread things. And what started the gingerbread theme in the kitchen is my last little item here. So I saw this on Target online, and it's from the Wonder Shop, and it's just an advent calendar, they call it. So obviously you gotta, it's the days to Christmas, but it's just like this super cute little gingerbread house. There is glitter on the roof and around the snow, but everything else I just thought was done so well with it. So this is kind of the theme, and this will go on my shelf in my kitchen, and then we can kind of change it out as the days go by. I also picked up some gingerbread ribbon from Hobby Lobby. I think I'm gonna kind of tie this on that wreath to make a little bit, and then I could tie it on the canisters or anywhere else I want in the kitchen just to add a little bit more gingerbread. That is my simple little haul for the kitchen, and I hope you enjoyed. So let's get to decorating. We are going to start with my shelf here in the kitchen. I have to wash those little jars for the coffee bar before we do that, and some mugs and things like that. So let's do the shelf. Like I said, the little gingerbread house was kind of my main item I wanted to use up here, so let's get that in place. Hey Siri, how many days until Christmas?
It's 42 days until then.
Okay, 42 days, so now you know when I'm filming this. There we go. So we'll switch it to what it is. The other thing I grabbed for up here was this bell standing tree that I picked up from, I want to say Home Goods one year. And then I was kind of playing around with my gingerbread mug and my gingerbread house mug and my little guy. I tried a bunch of trees right there, and the one I landed on was this white one with the gray stitching. I wanted a flat one. I had to put like ones that were three-dimensional, and I just like the look of the two flat ones better. But I thought the cups needed something, so I tried a bunch of different greenery, and in the end I just decided on some bottle brush trees. So this one doesn't like fit in there very nice, so I did put some wood slices in the cup, and then it just sits really nice right where it's supposed to. This is a Hobby Lobby one. That is Dollar Spot from Target. This is Walmart a few years ago. And this one just stood pretty good the way it's shaped. I didn't have to put any wood slices in there. So there's my top. And then for the hooks, I kind of started with this. It does still have its little tag thing on here. Well, it has two of them actually. I just used that to hang it, because then it would hang a little lower, so probably have to do that a little better, or use that ribbon I bought. I thought it looked best there. You know, move them around whenever I do this. And then of course I wanted to use my wood rolling pin. I just thought that wood color was like the perfect gingerbread color, and then gingerbread are cookies. Of course I wanted to use my towels I had purchased, so I got this red one, and then I had another pack from At Home in the green that I bought on clearance one time. I didn't like the look of the two red ones. It needed a little more green in it, so I added that. And I'm not hanging these from the hooks because it was just a little long for me, so I decided just to hook it on the long side in the middle, and I like that a lot better. And when I was first designing this, I had brought up tons of my shelf stuff, you know, my rattan, my cutting boards, all sorts of things. And I just thought the cutting board looked the best. One reason it goes good with the brown, but I just thought it was like two good anchors on the end with the cutting board and the rolling pin. So now I want to add some ribbon to that. So I'm going to cut off at least the tag. I might leave the plastic thing on there as a hook, and then I'm going to tie a bow and put it on there. So I will show you that later when we're doing the coffee bar, because that's probably going to take me a minute, and you don't need to watch me struggle as much as you already have. Okay, we are back at my shelf, and my cocoa coffee bar, candy bar is what it's kind of turned out to be. So I did work on it after I filmed the shelf, and it's a while later. And the rest of the kitchen has its tiered tray and its greenery and the few little bits and bobs on the shelf by the window. So now I'm gonna go through with you how I styled my coffee bar here, and we're gonna put in some more treats into the jars I got, and then we will be done with the kitchen. So let's get to it. I am using the larger of the two decor steels trays that I have like this, and I've just kind of scooched everything down. And then I have the small and the large stands from Target Dollar Spot a few years ago. And so I positioned these in here how I wanted it with my canisters. And then when I had all my canisters and everything into position, I weaved around this $10 garland from Target. They might still have it. It comes in a frosted and just regular one, but it's pretty sparse, obviously, but it's just fun to kind of put in here through things. And then I added my jars and canisters to it, so I'll show you what that looks like. I put my large canister here, and these are just the like anchor ones. These are threshold that, but you can get them at Target or Walmart or even Hobby Lobby. And I got these last year for the hot cocoa bar, and I've used it throughout the year, and the smaller one that I have. So this one I just decided to do cocoa packets this year, so that's why I wanted this larger canister. And then I just added some of that gingerbread ribbon from Hobby Lobby on there. And then this one I decided was going to be a little candy jar. I just got the Santa hat kisses in there, and then another of that ribbon bow. And this one for some reason doesn't want to stay nice. And yes, I'd have to buy a lot of kisses to fill that up, so it's a little empty right now because we've been eating them. And then over to these stands, I had showed you before, I got the Christmas tree, and this does have a seal, so I thought it would be fun for marshmallows, and I picked up the stars and trees, even though they basically just look like big blobs of something. And that just got set right there. I do have a few more to put in there because they didn't quite all fit, and these are from Target. They're the Target Favorite Day brand. I stuck a few into the lid so I could fit more in there. I didn't want to like squish them, but here we go. So it does have a pretty good seal on there, and we are all full now. And then I kept the glass gingerbread house. I had found the gingerbread house at our Target, and I couldn't get the lid off. So I was like, well, I just don't put anything in it, but I had already kind of done this clear glass theme, and I was really liking it. So I just stuck with it and said I like this one better and said goodbye to the other one. And I really wanted to pick up some of the Little Debbie gingerbread cookies that they had last year, and I couldn't find them anywhere. Last year I only found them at Hy-Vee, so I grabbed these instead, and they're just the Ghirardelli milk chocolate gingerbread cookie. This is from bean to bar. I'm just gonna put some of them here in the house. I tried to put the Santa hats in here, and it was just a little too busy for all the like detailing on this house, so I thought these brown gingerbread little squares would fit in there good because there's not a lot of detail to them, and then they have kind of that brown look like a gingerbread house. Let's not have the, you can see showing there. And you gotta have some sprinkles, so this year I just decided to use my, what are these called, Jimmy's I think, the long green and red and white, and then I just have my sugar green and red sprinkles. Nick really likes the sugar ones, he says. Those are his favorite. So just kind of set them, you know, a little angled over here by the house to fill out that bigger plate. I had tried a tiered tray up here, a little tiered tray, just setting everything on the thing, and this is what I come up that I like the best, but it needs a little garnish. So I had picked up this 6-pack of bells, this red ones at the thrift store. So I put 2 there, 2 here, and 2 back there just to add a little color and fill in those empty spots. And I'm really happy with how it came out. I really like the clear glass and everything. I'll just have to refill this as we go. So there's my little coffee bar. So I have mugs over here, and these will just change out from what's clean and what's dirty. I haven't tried the gingerbread to use as a mug, but I have used the stocking. I haven't tried the Santa. All of these should work for having some hot cocoa in or coffee. And the green one that I got at Hobby Lobby last year, the porcelain or something they used, just got really hot. It's fine with coffee, but just don't stick it in your microwave, even though it says microwave safe. I did pick up the Christmas tree when I saw the gingerbread, and I can get this off, and I just really like this one better. I did like the gingerbread gingerbread, but I'm glad I have this one over the gingerbread one. I had also picked up some of these Ghirardelli. We got sea salt caramel, milk chocolate caramel, and peppermint bark, which are some of my favorites, so I just figured I'd add these in here. This does say it's a cookie jar. Could be some little cookies we gotta put in there, so I don't know what all cookies I'd want to put in there. Or you could just leave this here without anything in it and be on your merry way. I might put the rest of these in the jar with the Santa hats just to have it all out. And I'll probably have to go on a hunt for some more candy. That is everything for the kitchen now. I'll show you all the other little details in the home tour like I always do. It's just hard to show you that stuff when I'm filming. As always, thank you for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. What? Come up here. You want up? Okay. You want to be in the video? Hey, look. Here. Look. Oh, Rexy, there you are. Say hi. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, bye.